Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while since I've been here and I just wanted to let you guys know I'm back, but there are going to be a lot of changes to the channel. I feel like I may have lost myself when I first started my channel 2 years ago. It's supposed to be keeping me accountable and showing you guys the struggles that I've had with weight loss surgery and losing weight, and just letting you guys know where I'm at on my journey. But it turned into something I wasn't proud of, something that I was trying to get the views for, and that's not what this was about. So we're starting over. There may be some clothing hauls in the future whenever I lose enough weight and I need to buy new clothes, and that will be fun, but nothing like what it was before. This is going to be weigh-ins and my accountability and what I eat in the day, and trying out new recipes and things like that. So we're in a new environment. I moved about 1,200 miles across the country. I was living in Texas and I recently moved across the country to San Diego. So that's been a big change. We have a new environment around us now. We're still decorating, that's why you see my walls are kind of bare. But I just feel like the move was needed, not only for my mental health, but also to get out of the rut that I was in. For the past year and a half or so, I've been struggling with my mental health, and I just felt I needed to take a step back from YouTube to work on myself. And then the pandemic happened and it just got worse over time. So I was not dealing with working at home very well, and I was not dealing with not being able to go out or having anywhere to go or anything to do, and it was just me and my thoughts and my fiance trying to feel good about myself so that I can work out and I can lose weight, and it just wasn't happening for me during that time. So I spoke with my doctor and we had to bump up my medication. And unfortunately, the medication I'm on causes me to gain weight, so I'm a little bit at a disadvantage there. But we started some new things this week and things are looking promising. So hopefully that won't be the case much longer. Where I'm at my weight loss at this point, I struggled during quarantine quite a bit. Oh, guys, this is Chip, our German Shepherd. But just to kind of review a little bit, quarantine happened and we're in the midst of the pandemic, and I had a hard time with the gyms being closed, and I gained a lot of weight back, about 20 pounds, because I wasn't eating the way I should have been, mainly because a lot of the stuff that I would normally eat was sold out because people are hoarding everything during the pandemic, and that was not cool. But I just felt that I needed to work on myself mentally at that time and just kind of indulge in a few things and not be so restrictive, because I was just at home all the time. I worked from home. There was nowhere to go. Like, they didn't want you out in public, so we didn't go anywhere, and it was just hard. It was very, very hard for me, and I just happened to gain weight, and I had to make some adjustments to my medication. I feel so much better now. I have so much clarity, and my mind's not racing, and I'm not having any dangerous thoughts, so it's always a plus. I think the new environment definitely helped, because now we're in a place of our own, and we have to make it on our own, and it's scary, but it's exciting. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's like 90% 90% exciting and like 10% scary, and you don't know what's going to happen, but you have to try your best. And that's basically where we're at. So I'm back in the short term. And I really appreciate everything, all the views that I did get before. If y'all want to stick around, I greatly appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. But what's new is we started keto. I started keto a week ago, and I finally broke the plateau, and I'm losing some of the weight that I gained back. I'm finally down to the new numbers again. I frowned upon keto for like the first year and a half, and I only, from the time that I had my surgery on April 4th of 2018 until about December 2020, I only lost about 80 pounds. And it was very discouraging for me because on TikTok and on YouTube and even in doctor's offices, you see the women and the men and the ladies who had the surgery and drop weight like that. Like, as soon as they get it, within the first month, they lost 20 pounds. Within 2 months, they lost 50 pounds. And that was really the experience I was looking for, was for the weight to just come flying off. And I knew it was going to be some work with having to fix my diet and having to work out. But I was already working out about 3 times a week. And I really enjoyed it. And then the gyms closed, and then the pandemic happened, and then the gyms closed. And going to the gym was like my form of therapy. I would go and work a lot of my frustrations out. I would go and work a lot of my anxiety out. So I didn't know what to do, and I tried backyard workouts, and they just weren't it for me. So I didn't work out for a good 7 months, and my weight showed it. I gained about 20 pounds back from the 80 that I lost with the surgery, and I was very discouraged, very disappointed, and I didn't know what to do. So I spoke with my doctor, my mental health doctor, and we upped my medication a little bit. Turned out I was probably going through a depressive phase. So we upped our medication and we made some adjustments, and I felt much better after that. And it just so happened that the gyms opened around the same time, so I was able to go back. And I was going 3 days, 4 days, 5 days a week. Now I'm going about 6, Monday through Saturday. And I still wasn't losing the weight, but I stopped gaining weight. And I tried to make some adjustments on my diet, do it high protein, low carb, low fat. And it was just very difficult for me. Like, getting through an eating disorder and just having all of those old symptoms come back was very scary. So we're going back to the basics. We're going back to our original coping skills. We're going back to our original gym routines, and we're going to try and do better. Like, since I moved, I feel so much better. Since my medication has been changed, I feel so much better that I want to be here for you guys. I want to be able to share my story with you, and I want to be able to introduce you to maybe new recipes, or at least let you know, walk you through them or tell you how they taste, new workouts, and just staying accountable to myself so I can lose these roughly 70 pounds. So I started keto a week ago, and I've lost 8 pounds, 9 pounds since then. And that's what we're going to do going on forward. We're going to do a very strict, clean keto diet and try to stay in ketosis. I'm learning, so I figured we would learn together and see how this go, see how we can lose weight and see if this works for us, see if keto is the answer. Because I hear it like, keto, try keto, it's going to be the best thing for you. One of my friends, actually 2 of my friends are doing it. They're a couple, so they're doing it together. And they're doing amazing. But they know so much more than I do, and I reach out to them all the time for answers. So I'm really excited. When I started keto, I was at 246.8, and my last weigh-in was 237.8. So just about 9 pounds lost, and a lot of inches on my body. I've lost about 3 inches on my waist since I've started doing keto. So we'll do weigh-in Wednesdays, we'll do Tasty Thursdays where we try out new recipes, and then we'll go from there, and maybe we'll do some shopping hauls and things like that, just to fill in some information and let you see what I'm eating and how I'm getting it and where I'm getting it and how much it costs. Because right now I can tell you keto is not that cheap if you don't want to just eat bacon and eggs and chicken all the time. But we're going to do it. We're going to stick to it. I have my family eating mostly keto, but they're not really on the train with me. But they will eat it, and then we'll add in some like good starches and carbs for them to get full on. But yeah, that's where we're at. I know this was kind of a rambly video, and I'm sorry about that. But Wednesday we'll do our first weigh-in, and I'll show you what I eat in a day, and we'll go from there. So I hope you stick around and click the subscribe button so that we can go on this journey together. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks, loves. Bye.